Hi guys, this is Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot, and I am here with Miss Carly from Lilith's Window Tarot for episode 97. 97 of Spilling the Tea with Carly and me. How you doing, love?
I am doing great. It's finally a little bit warmer here in the Midwest, so we definitely probably will still get some more snow, but at least the grass is getting green and there's a breeze and the sky is blue, so I'll take it.
You know, I was watching the old Tiki Talk today, and I was seeing that on I-5 southbound in California, there was a wall of whatever this was collapsing. And the girl goes, southbound, stay out of the slow lane, because it's like it's going right up to where the lane is. It was just all collapsing down. So yeah.
The tower popped out when you were talking about that.
I'm telling you, this rain out here, we've needed it so bad for so long. I think our water supply is replenished. We're probably out of the drought at this point, but they would probably say, "Oh no, we're not." I think we are. We've gotten like. It's just the beginning, because I feel like the snowpack is like 14 feet in some places, even higher. And wait till that melts. There's going to be a lot replenished with that. Yeah. So,
well, I can hear somebody's lawnmower here today, which frustrates me to no end, because you shouldn't be mowing this early. You need to leave your yard for the bees, but whatever. Whatever.
I heard mine yesterday. I was hearing my gardener do my yard yesterday, and I was irritated. It was like, man, are you just standing outside the door with that machine running? Yeah. It was so loud, but it is what it is. Yeah. So anyway, let's get into this and see what we got coming up for Aries. What do we got for our Aries? Our Aries, man, I have to say, guys, to my Cancers, man, you guys just popped off this week. That video was crazy, crazy, crazy. I have to say, that was just...
The Leo wasn't uncrazy.
Well, no, not in views wise. This thing hit over 10,000. My Cancers showed up. Wow. They showed up.
If y'all would go to my channel and subscribe, Lilith's Window Tarot.
Yes, please go to Carly's channel, subscribe. You guys, yeah, it's like, here we go. Yeah, let's get into this and see what's happening.
That way Barb and I can get on lives together during the week.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that, guys. We're actually working on doing, actually have my son, because Sam is my the person who does all the back work for me.
Your IT.
My IT, my everything. He's a good kid. Good kid. He's a grown man. He's my kid, but anyway. Yeah. He's trying to figure out how for us to go live and do Spilling the Tea. So, we have to, he's going to figure out the logistics of that, and then we will be rocking and rolling. So, okay. So that's future.
And then we can even just do live Q&A. Wouldn't that be fun? Like answer questions.
Well, what's funny? He goes, "Oh my God, that's going to be hours long with the three of you, especially if Gina does it with us." It's all gabbing like we normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what viewers want. People want to interact, and we want to interact with you guys.
Yeah. So there you go.
Go to everybody's channel. Trying to get my hours, my numbers up for hours watched. So help me out.
Yes, guys. Go over there and view some of Carly's videos. She's an excellent reader. Come on, let's get over there and show her some love so she can get this thing to the end of the finish line, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah. So let's
get out of healthcare. It's killing me. It's brutal out here, guys. Brutal. And if anybody who's watching this is in healthcare, they're going,
yeah. That's a tough job that's definitely a tough job. I mean, you're on your feet constantly. So,
oh my God, 23,000 steps a day. My ass is still big.
She's so funny. Your booty.
My booty, big booty. Yeah.
Okay. So Aries, what do we got for Aries? Okay. Aries, you may be, you may have a King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're in love with. But you may be holding on to some kind of regret. It's been a long time. Maybe a long time ago, there was some deception. Hold on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Oh man, what do we got?
Okay, so I feel like a long time ago there was some kind of deception. It's been a long time, but there was deception. And somebody may have been in their ego or they were wanting to win here. And there's something that has come to a complete ending, so something new can begin. Watching, somebody was very patient where a Queen of Pentacles was concerned. They wanted somebody out in the cold. So they were communicating, okay, they were communicating to somebody who was in and out. And it was almost like, yeah. So I see what's happening here. Somebody's got some guilt. And I feel like it could be, well, it could be the King of Cups. It could be you, Aries. It could be either one of you. But I feel like in here, the harsh truth about this King of Pentacles, this person was married when you met them. This new passionate beginning, emotional communication, somebody wants justice for the burden. So I feel like you may have had an affair with a married man and kind of broke up a marriage in this case. With this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, I feel like this was a husband and a wife here. And so you were watching this, patiently watching this wife. You watch her out in the cold. It's like it's almost someone was in and out because they acted like a player. So whatever happened here, you're holding on to regret or holding on to guilt. It could be the King of Cups could be holding on to the guilt that they cheated on this person and they're still kind of watching them out in the cold because they moved on to a new passionate beginning. But I feel like so be careful with that either way. If you're the one feeling guilty because you felt like, well, I broke up a marriage, because half the time, Aries, just a side note, sometimes you lose them the same way you found them. If they're going to cheat on this other person with you, they're going to cheat on you with somebody else, right? So I feel like somebody here is just holding on to the guilt and shame of breaking up a marriage, whether it's the person who did it. And first of all, I have to say this, Aries, you didn't break up the marriage. The King of Cups broke up the marriage because he can say yes, he can say no. What you did, but this person right here was the one in control. You did not have a relationship with the Queen of Pentacles, but he did. So understand that this person, whoever's having guilt or shame, what's done is done. You're not going to change the past.
Not only that, but guilt or shame doesn't ever fix anything.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's your shadow work that you have to do on your own. So
amen.
Okay, so Aries, I feel like somebody in this equation is the Empress, whether it's you, whether it's your person, I don't know, but there is a long-term committed situation that has ended, and somebody is trying to apologize for that, but they're not giving it their all. And they want to tell the truth, but they're still being toxic, so there's arguments with this Devil and this Ace of Swords. They're still, they may be saying there's whatever it is, they're not quite telling all of the truth, but they're about to, because they feel out in the cold, abandoned, neglected. They feel regretful. They have sorrow. And their Tower moment is that they're going to have to face the fact that they were sneaky and deceptive and that they held back from you and that they were trying to control the relationship. Okay. So they're going to have to go through this it's almost like a dark night of the soul, because they've been choosing to not look at the things that they've done. And it may even not have been just to you, but to other people. This has been a time in their life when they were very, very selfish and very manipulative and very sneaky and tried to control the narrative, right? Well, they've gotten back up on their horse and they're ready to come towards you, but they are really, really struggling, okay? There is a lot of drama surrounding this. There could be other people involved, family, friends, having opinions. So they're really, really struggling. They want this new beginning with you, right? But they recognize that this ending was their fault. Okay. And it doesn't tell me if they're going to come towards you or not. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that's movement so far. So at this point, just know that as long as you take care of your shadow work, as long as you work on your higher self, um, know that that's what they're doing also. If you're meant to be together, you'll be together, but it's not showing me them coming back. They want to. I mean, they're on their horse with this pentacle, Aries, and they recognize you as the Empress. And I don't think that's ever going to change, but they may be worried that they've done too much damage, or that you won't talk to them, or that they'll be rejected, or whatever. It's not showing me if they're coming back, but they're thinking about it. They want to. They're just really torn up inside. So at least they acknowledge the things that they did to you. If they don't say that to you out loud, they do acknowledge it.
All right. Okay, so Taurus, I got to clarify something here. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Taurus, you need some strength here because you are very trapped in your head about moving forward, taking that leap. Somebody you've okay, I see what's happening. Okay, you need the strength to take a leap of faith to communicate with somebody. It's been a long time since you've talked to this person. And it's almost like you've done a lot of soul searching and you're manifesting walking away. It's like you're in a mindset of, gosh, I want to have a conversation with this person. It's been a long time, but there's a side of you that's saying, just leave this alone, walk away from it. Just walk away from this. But here comes your judgment, your other side of you, maybe the devil and the angel on your shoulders here, like we were talking about earlier. Your judgment is to rush towards this Empress. So you need strength to get out of your own head, right? To move forward, to communicate. Because you haven't spoken to this person, you've done a lot of soul searching, and you're manifesting walking away. You're just like, oh, just let this end. Just let this end. I don't want to deal with this. But your judgment is saying, rush towards this Empress. Overcome these obstacles and heal. Now, you could be that Empress, this could be you, Taurus, or this could be the person that you could be the Empress that they want to rush towards. It could go either way. Somebody's wish is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. So, first of all, you want to rush towards this Empress, but you have to overcome an obstacle. And the obstacle is the wishes of this Queen of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands wants to win. They want to play mind games. They want to manipulate. And they're being very strategic about how they're healing with you. So you've got to, first of all, come out of your head about allowing this Queen of Wands to rule the roost here. You do have a Queen of Pentacles here who wants a victory using their intuition. Now, this to me would say that this Queen of Pentacles is the Empress, having a victory using their intuition. Now, I feel like this is the choice for you. And for some reason, Taurus, I'm feeling you're a masculine energy, but if you're a feminine, you are the Empress here, okay? Somebody's waiting for a new beginning, but there's somebody who's trying to betray the relationship by a Tower moment. Someone from the past is very stressed out about this situation, and somebody is missing someone really, really bad and is ready to hit the gas and move towards them and transform something. So I feel like you've got two things going on here. You have a karmic that's trying to stop you from getting where you want to be, and you have an Empress who's open to it as soon as you get there. But you don't know that yet. So once you get there, you're going to realize you already have somebody who's open because their spidey sense is kicking in, and they're going to have a victory because it's almost like use your intuition. This person's on the way. They're on the way, right? You can't really see those. Okay. They're on the way. right? You got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Six of Wands, and you got the Queen of Cups. Using your intuition, mastering your emotions. This person's on their way. So, wow, for you, Taurus.
Yeah. So Taurus, there was a tower moment in a marriage or a union of some kind. Could have been a twin flame, but I'm only seeing the Four of Wands. So I really just want to say some kind of union, partnership, marriage, whatever. And it ended. And you simply got in your car or your boat, whatever, and left. And you're not speaking to this other person who I'm seeing is a King of Swords. So could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. But here's the thing: you're not speaking at all. You're not speaking at all. And this person kind of feels left hanging, and they're going after the truth. They're going after justice. And I've got the Magician and the Three of Swords, and I don't feel like they're manifesting heartbreak, because I feel like with the Justice card right next to it, they want answers. Why did you do this to me? Because if you look at the Justice card and the Magician, they are both, they've got one hand up and one hand down, as above, so below, right? Justice, balance, restoring of balance, okay? And this person just wants to know why you did what you did. They want the truth, possibly about juggling. Like, they just can't move on without it. If they're going to heal and go on to a new beginning, they need to know the truth. The truth is that you do feel bad about it. This Nine of Wands, you've only got one leg left to stand on. And you probably did things to them, that they didn't know about. You definitely did, because I've got the Moon and the Emperor, right? But you're only speaking like a page, okay? When you do talk to them, you're not going to if you're not going to tell them the truth, if you're going to dance around things, or they're not going to tell you the truth, it might be better just to move on. I mean, yeah, look at that, Eight of Cups. It might be better to just walk away, because chasing this person who's already gone just because you want answers or closure isn't really going to help you, because they're not going to be the answers that you want. And I don't see this person speaking up to their level. Like, they're still hiding. If this Emperor is still hiding things with the Moon, and when he communicates, he's communicating as a page and not as an Emperor, what he's saying is not going to be what you want to hear anyway. It may not even be the truth. He's still holding back. He's still hiding. It's better for you to walk away and find your own stability, because the Wheel of Favor is spinning in your favor. You're just like you're hyper focusing on something that's already done, or they are, whatever the case may be. But I don't see anybody coming clean about anything. They're not going to tell the truth. So it's not going to help you anyway. You're just going to continue to hyper focus. So figure out what it is in you that's causing you to do this, and forgive yourself, and then forgive them, and then move on and find a real Emperor.
That's it for sure. Okay, so Gemini, what do you got going on here, Gemini? Gemini, you need strength to master your emotions, okay? You want a victory, but somebody got clarity that you were cheating, that you were juggling. But the problem here, when I'm doing this reading, first of all, you're not cheating. You're dating. There's a different story here, okay? This isn't somebody who's in a long-term commitment with anybody. You're dating different people. That's what this is about. But they find out that you're dating different people. And it's real funny, because these gentlemen, you cannot claim somebody that you haven't locked down yet. You cannot say that a woman cannot date more than one person if you have not offered commitment to this person. It's just how it is. You might not like it, but that's not what's happening here. It's almost like she wants a victory. She wants to do what she wants to do. Gemini, do what you want to do, honey. They got clarity that they were being juggled, okay? And somebody was very defensive. And they ended something. They ended it, right? But then they came back and apologized. They apologized in a communication. There could be an offer of communication. They may want to talk to you now, right? And they want justice and emotional communication here. They want to have a heart-to-heart talk. It's almost like, well, I didn't know that you were dating other people. Well, I'm single. I can do that. That's part of being single, right? Put your toe in the water, right? Until somebody says, hey, we need to be more than friends here, right? You're just dating, but they want justice in emotional communication. But the harsh truth is that you may decide to move on and let that tower fall. It's like, oh no, you got all up in your emotions trying to say that you had the right and you didn't, right? Because you're looking back at the past. The funny thing is that you stop talking to this person and you're just living your best life, right? You're out with friends, you're celebrating your wish fulfillment, you're doing what you want to do. You are absolutely doing what you want to do, right? But you're kind of at a crossroads because you left somebody out in the rain, okay? they're out in the cold, they're out there freezing, they got no jacket on. You left a king, you left a king of pentacles and a king of wands heartbroken. They're both heartbroken. So you're feeling a little bad, like I should have, whatever. But I honestly, I don't feel like, Gemini, you're doing anything wrong. You're living your best life, and someone just got in their feelings because you are dating more than one person. But you're entitled to do whatever you want until you're in a committed relationship, just like they are.
Yeah, that's true. We should make t-shirts like that. I am still free if I'm not wearing a ring. Ask me out.
If there ain't a ring on it and we haven't discussed this commitment, I can do whatever the F I want to do.
So Gemini, I feel like you're stuck in a cycle, okay? Your wish fulfillment, your happiness is this person from the past that you think about all the time, right? You're showing up here as trying to heal, but you can't heal if you're still watching this person. Page of Swords, you're still watching them. And yes, you love them, but they break your heart every single time, okay? And it always ends the same way, okay? I have the Sun in this reading and the Four of Swords. I also have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, okay? It's almost like you're just drawn to this person. You need to figure out why this is. I'm not seeing anything that says that this is a twin flame. I just feel like you are stuck on this person and you can't move on. Yeah, you keep running back to this person. It could be a twin flame. There's the Four Wands there. But it's just but then you end up single when what you want is commitment, but then you end up out in the cold and then the cycle starts all over again. So what I'm seeing essentially is you have a person that you just can't make it work with, okay? Or you can make it work for a while and then it just stops working, brutally stops working, okay? Well, the world card is telling me that this cycle needs to end, okay? And that you need to just be single for a while. Male, female, doesn't matter, because this is something that you're just going to repeat over and over and over again. And it's almost euphoric for you, right? With this Nine of Cups and the Sun, I mean, I can't even imagine what that would feel like, how euphoric that would feel. But then you get your heart broke. You get the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords every time. And I can tell you how that feels. I can tell you right now how that feels. It feels just like it looks, okay? So I don't know what's going on with this person, but and if you want to keep doing the same thing, then keep doing the same thing. But my suggestion is to move on, because there's probably a lot more in life for you and you're missing out.
There is a lot more in life. We all should know that. Just,
we should.
It's okay to be a weirdo. It's okay to dance in the rain. It's okay to, enjoy your life. Laugh a little. Enjoy it.
100%.
Cancer. Do what?
I said, but don't get stuck on the pain. That's awful.
Yeah, no. If you live in that mindset, you're always going to be very low vibrational. Raise your vibration, laugh, giggle, and listen to music, dance, do whatever raises your vibration. Okay, so Cancer. Cancer, you haven't talked to somebody. You're not speaking to somebody, maybe because conversation was blocked. Maybe something was blocked from the conversation. Somebody has regrets where this relationship is concerned. Somebody from the past, okay? They made a decision to cut somebody out. And the person that they cut out was the pre-empress here. So they're 10 of Cups pre-empress. But somebody here wants to take that leap towards you again. You haven't spoken to them, but this is them wanting to take that leap towards you, they keep looking back at past mistakes because they know the depth of this relationship. They know that this relationship was a twin flame. Okay. And they feel like maybe they missed an opportunity with you, Empress energy. But you walked away because of some deception. You walked away from some deception. You got some kind of clarity that somebody was juggled, and you felt the burden of betrayal here. I had to clarify that. You felt the burden of betrayal here. This person may have offered their cup to a Queen of Wands, but that has since ended. They have come full circle. That has played itself out, right? And now this person wants to work on their wish fulfillment. They want to travel towards you, but they need to find some peace and balance with this first, right? Because of the choices they made, right? And now they want to communicate justice. This may be apologizing to you, this communication, this heartfelt communication, to have justice, may be an apology. They know you saw the truth. They know you saw the truth, okay? And now they're manifesting communication. They're still trying to hold on to you. Here he is, Emperor energy. So you have somebody who wants to come back and make things right. And guys, let me just reiterate this, okay? People say, well, I don't want somebody back from the past. Okay, don't take back somebody from the past if that's what you want to do. But when you come in as this, there's no choice. There's no choice. I'm telling you, you need to understand the twin flame journey. When I'm talking about people coming back to right wrongs and to get back with this person, and you don't want this person back, that person was probably a karmic in your life, and let it go, move on. But if you're a twin flame, if you're an emperor and an empress, you are a twin flame. You're also a light worker. You're empathetic. You're an empath. You have clairs of whatever, audient. You're clairsentient. You're whatever clair you are. Okay, claircognizant. Whatever clair you are. It is not a relationship that has been easy. It is not, and it's been one of the most painful things that's ever happened in your life. But I want to establish that with people because I get these comments from people saying, why would you want us to take back somebody from the past that's harmed me? I'm not telling you to take back anybody. I'm telling you, you're tethered to somebody that you can't break that cord. And if you don't understand that, maybe you should Google twin flame journey. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. All right. Cancer. I don't know who you are in this picture. Well, actually, I do. You're this sad Queen of Cups at the bottom. But here's the deal. You are married to a King of Pentacles, okay? Or in a long-term committed relationship. This person has always been very steadfast and very sturdy. And then one day started making toxic decisions. And that's when the Queen of Wands shows up. So he has stepped out, right? He's juggling. He feels the strain. You guys are probably fighting about it, even though you don't know that that's what you're fighting about. That's what you're fighting about, because he probably hasn't told you this yet, right? Well, now he's got a decision to make. We've got this Two of Wands. He's got a decision to make. The problem is he's already got his hand on that wand, and right next to it is the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Coin. This person is going to make an offer, or there is an opportunity for them to be with this Queen of Wands, because at the bottom he's riding on out. You're there, and he's riding on out. But remember, he has gone from a king to a knight. Okay, his energy is toxic. Your time in life together, for what it was worth, is done now. It might not be done forever, but it's done now, because no longer is he a King of Pentacles. Now he's a Knight of Wands, running around all over the damn neighborhood with his butt on fire. Okay, so whatever has happened in the past that drove him to this, oh yeah, you just need to get out of there, because you're going to be stuck in the sadness. So you need to make a choice for your happiness, Cancer, and get on that water Uber and roll on out and take your cup with you, because there's just some secrets and some lies and some double-edged swords going on. You need to go find your happiness, because this Seven of Cups and this devil energy, not only was he probably lying and cheating, and I say he because it's showing a King of Pentacles, it could be a she. I don't care what the pronouns are. Someone here cheated. Okay. The Seven of Cups and the devil. This person made toxic decisions every single time. Okay. And there's a lot of sevens here. Honey, this isn't the first time. This person has gone from a king, okay, to a knight with his butt on fire. So unless you want him burning down the whole damn house, then I suggest you move on.
Yep. Okay,
All
so
right.
Leo. There's a tower moment. Somebody for a queen of there's a tower moment for a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or is somebody who's trying to master their emotions, because somebody has reconciled a choice, reconciled with a soulmate. They've reconciled with a soulmate, pre-Empress energy. And somebody here is at a crossroads wanting a victory. And that's that Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is at a crossroads wanting a victory. They feel a lot of grief about this reconciliation. There's a lot of grief here. So much grief that this person is kicking in the devil's illusion. Okay. So this person, now this also could be that they're obsessed with this Queen of Pentacles, but to me, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing this person's wanting a victory. They're trying to figure out how to stop something, and how they're trying to stop it is with witchcraft. Leo, you're coming in as a Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is the Empress in the Minor Arcana. Okay, this is somebody who's very solid, stable, dependable. They even may be a caregiver. They may be a caregiver because the Queen of Pentacles stands for a caregiver here as well, right? They're trying to block. They're trying to block somebody. They're trying to block somebody from holding on. Yeah, they're trying to break this hold that Leo has on somebody. But I'm going to tell you right now, this person is not in a relationship anymore with this Queen of Cups, because you don't put an Empress in a third party position. You just don't, because if the minute they find out that they're in a third party, they're done. They're not playing that. You're not going to get somebody who is going to stick around in that nonsense, right? So they're trying to block somebody by holding on, and they're watching you. They got their eye on you. They've got their eye on everything that's happening. They want to. They see a commitment. They see commitment. This Ten of Pentacles with a different perspective, right? And they're being very strategic here. So somebody is like being very underhanded. It's almost like they want to see. It's been illuminated that somebody is no longer speaking because of a fight or an argument. They want to see when they're watching, being strategic. They want you guys to fight. They want you to stop talking because of an argument. So this person's wanting to see you guys fight or argue so that they stop this, right? But what's going to happen is you guys are going to work on the relationship instead. She wants to see a fight or argument. She's not going to see that, right? Because you're moving ahead with this. You're working it out. You're figuring it out. And you're moving forward with success to take that leap of faith, because there's a new beginning in love here. And somebody's going to be heartbroken over the burden. The Queen of Cups is going to be heartbroken over this burden. But they're nasty. They're nasty. They're not a nice person. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or they could just be somebody who's very much in their emotions about something, and they're using their intuition. So take it how it resonates with you, Leo.
Oh, Leo. Okay. So you have a past relationship, okay? Six of Cups and the Hierophant, that you are really trying to figure out. Why is this still affecting me? Why am I still thinking about this, right? The Seven of Cups came out. You're just very confused, right? It's almost like you can't see through some kind of illusion to see the truth. Well, what's the truth? The truth is that that person is your Ace of Cups, okay? there's an energy of, I feel like, because I've got the Six of Pentacles and I clarified it with the Three of Wands, but the Three of Wands is almost looking out over this, controlling the narrative. And I just like, because if the narrative is that they're keeping you from getting equal give and take, you know, it's almost like the wizard standing on the cliff looking over at all the witchcraft that he's done and how he's controlling the land from afar. Okay. But you feel this, or your person feels this. It wakes you up in the middle of the night. There's whatever is going on that's got you really thinking about the past and wanting to communicate. You or your person is literally at a standstill, and they are going to choose their happiness, Leo. They're going to choose their happiness. The wheel of fortune is spinning in your favor. No longer are you going to be sad, have regrets, or be mournful, because you have a brand new opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. And I ended with the Judgment card. So here we have Judgment, which is reconciliation, of a Four of Wands. Now this is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Then I pulled the Devil and the Lovers. Okay, when I have the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers, this represents your pants on fire for each other. And this represents that you have chosen each other's soul. Okay, because when I get these two together, you two have that perfect balance of light and dark. You have the perfect balance of love and sex. It's just all there, and you guys are going to be able to heal whatever is going on. Yeah, it's going to take some work, and it may be slow going, but this person that has been trying to control the narrative, and it's not showing me who that is not going to get a win. You are. Yeah, their burden is they've been trying to carry this controlling the narrative situation for a long time, and they're going to lose it, because this person, whoever this is, Leo, is meant to be yours. I mean, I don't know how I could say a twin flame any more than this. Like, I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. And they're going to choose their happiness, which is you, Leo, the sun. So, hang tight. Somebody's coming in. Get that house clean. Get that house clean. Get them sheets washed.
I had somebody I don't want to name names, say something about they needed to do shopping after they watched my Leo video. You know, those flamethrower panties, you got to stock up. You got to get them by bulk. By bulk. By bulk. That's hilarious to me. Okay, I just love my collective, and I love the comments. Some of the comments that they leave me just make my day. Oh my gosh, some are just ridiculous. I tell you, I had one the other day that somebody said that I shouldn't read the cards because it's just a script anyway.
What?
I know. It's like, wouldn't we be writers in Hollywood versus tarot decks? I mean, I'm clearly reading.
What? We're just the conduit. There is a script. We just don't know what it is.
Right. Well,
we're able to decipher.
Yeah.
Things.
Well, we channel a lot of the time. We channel, but the amount of yeah. You know, somebody was intentionally trying to cause a problem, and I just handled it.
Channel. Well, you know what? Just get off the channel.
Yeah, wasting your day with me, because I just don't have time for that nonsense. Not in any way, shape, or form. But anyway, okay. So Virgo, what in the world? Now Virgo, I feel like you got two things. You got some things happening here. Because you could look at this like the deception in magic, a deceptive in magic. You could, the two cards that first came out, and then betrayals right after that. You could see that, you know, when you have the deception, but this could be that somebody's manifesting, or this is deception that somebody's manifesting betrayal, but we don't normally manifest betrayal. Okay. So unless you're doing witchcraft, right? So when you have deception with magic to cause betrayal, somebody's wish is to attack somebody. They want to attack justice in a situation. They want to attack the justice of the situation. But I don't know if this is you or this Queen of Cups, because I don't see the Empress doing things like that. That's just not part of what they do. I mean, granted, they probably could return to sender without blinking an eye, but they don't go out of their way to cause harm. That's just not what they do, right? So I feel like with this, their wish is to attack justice. Looking back at past mistakes, somebody's very unhappy about something ending. And I feel like that's you, Virgo. I feel like you're unhappy that something ended and it caused you a tower moment. And now you're at a crossroads because you juggled the Queen of Cups, third party, with an Empress. This is what's happened here. This is you looking back at your past mistakes. You're discontent about something ending, but you don't realize that there's more to this than meets the eye. If somebody was doing magic on you to attack your justice in a situation, you looking back, you being unhappy that something ended, and it's literally causing you a tower moment, this was somebody affecting your free will. They were affecting your free will. Okay, so what I have is somebody needs the strength to stand their ground, right? Because they want to apologize to their Two of Cups. They want to apologize to their Two of Cups. And somebody sees that they're being left out in the cold. Somebody sees that they're being left out in the cold, and they want to rush in with a different perspective about what they did, the illusion. They want to see if they can change it up a little bit, right? But this is like, it's almost like it's been a long time coming. Your peace and balance has been a long time coming. So you've been stuck in a situation that you didn't want to be in. You didn't want to be with this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. You didn't want to be with this person because you're very unhappy about an ending. And the ending was with the Empress. You haven't been with this person for a while. So it could be as many as 3 to 5 years. It could be as much as 3 to 5 years with that Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like just understand that somebody was doing trickery on you and affecting your free will. And that's why things happened the way they did.
Yeah. So, Virgo, you really want to communicate about a decision that you made that you thought was the right one. You're sitting in this King of Cups energy. A relationship or a cycle has ended. Okay. You tried to make it work. It didn't work. It didn't work. And now you're facing a new direction. You're not moving, but you're facing a new direction because you finally realize what that bad decision did to someone, right? When you juggled somebody, it broke them. Okay, so you do want to go towards this person because you want to take a leap of faith to communicate passionately. And here you are coming in hot with the Knight of Swords. And I said, well, what are they coming in hot to? Well, the Two of Cups. Okay, somebody that they haven't spoken to in a long time, and they know they have to speak the truth to, right? There's been a tower moment. Something full of burden has ended, and you have learned your lesson. And now this single person that you moved away from, that's your Empress, and now you know it. Does this sound familiar, Barb? It's weird. It's almost like it's the same reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
This single person that you left hurting because you juggled, it is your Empress, and here you are. You know, you may have a lot of Pisces in your chart too, because you've looked at this every way around, and you're coming in as a King of Cups, okay? But there you go, getting in that water Uber and riding on out. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You are both manifesting this. You're mirroring one each other. Passionate communication. You've been watching each other. You may have even been sneakily watching someone. Okay, they don't know you've been watching, but you know that if you want a relationship with this Queen of Swords, you're going to have to tell the truth, and you'll get one. There'll be a lot of drama, but there'll be a lot of healing, and this is your person. And here's your new beginning.
There you go.
I was going to tell you one day that I was talking with Gina, and she was doing a birth chart, and she was like, oh gosh, look at all the Virgo in his chart. Anyway.
That's, yeah. We all deal with it. We all deal with it. Okay.
It's just, it is what it is.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, Libra, you're coming in as the Queen of Swords right off the bat here. You are, there's a new passionate beginning with a King of Swords. So you have met your true match here. When you have the King and the Queen sitting between the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. I feel like somebody's passionately communicating that they want something long-term and committed with you. It's not just sexual for this person. They feel that chemistry between the two of you is real, and they want something long-term and committed. There is a Queen of Wands here. Their wish fulfillment is to see something from a different perspective and just not talk to you anymore. So this King of Swords had somebody on the side. They have left this person out in the cold, right? And it's been a burden because somebody else, the burden of a new beginning in love. So they're no longer speaking, and now they have the burden of finding new love. But they find this King of Cups. This is a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It's almost like this person feels like they had a choice and they got a victory, but they ended up brokenhearted anyway. So good news for you, Virgo, Libra. Good news for you. The top line is you, literally. You found a new beginning with somebody, and it led to long-term commitment. The rest of this is about the karmic, or not even a karmic, but if this King of Swords had somebody else, I mean, it could be you having somebody else. You could be polyamorous here, if you're not. This King of Swords had this Queen of Wands, and it's almost like you walked in and everything stopped for these two people. The minute this person laid eyes on you, it was over with that Queen of Wands. And now that Queen of Wands has to find new love. And they do. But in the end, they're not happy with what they got. They're not. They're heartbroken. So interesting read for you. But lucky you. You did get a new beginning. I like that. New love that leads to commitment. Fabulous.
Okay, I don't know what in hell's bathroom is going on here, Libra. So I've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands all in one reading. Here's the problem. I almost think this is the same person. It is. It's the same person being manipulative, showing people what they want to see, showing people what they think they want to see. Because I've got this 10 of Swords. They're betraying you. If this is a person in your life, they're not showing you their true self, right? It's sleight of hand happiness. It's false happiness. It's tricky happiness, right? They're not showing you their true selves. They're playing mind games, and it's almost like they're planning this. It's really disgusting. But here in the middle, you feel it. You know something is wrong. You can feel it. You don't always have to be able to say what it is or label it or call it out or whatever to just get the heck away from it. You need to get the heck away from it, because this person is just showing you what you want to see. Yeah, and you're regretting it. There's multiple people involved, and they're making them all sad. And there's all kinds of secrets. They're using sex to get what they want, to keep you stuck to them. So the sex may be very good, right? But nothing is ever going to come to fruition, especially with this 7 of Swords and the Sun. The 7 of Swords came out first. So there's some sneakiness when it comes to this feeling of joy. It's not real, okay? They're representing themselves falsely to get you to fall in love with them. And they're using their man parts to do it. Okay, I'm telling you, sometimes the devil just sends that Richard.
that rabbit with ear, or Richard, we used to call it Richard Withers.
What are you doing there, Barb?
I am trying to put my, hold on. One quick second. Before I get into Scorpio, I had to light some incense. So, okay, I'm kidding, Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like somebody here is at a crossroads working. They're very trapped in their head about somebody from the past that caused a lot of burden. So this is like you just working, doing your thing, but your mind is somewhere else. Your mind is focused on somebody from the past that caused a lot of burden. You're manifesting moving on from this. So it's almost like you may have had a heart-to-heart talk with somebody, a burden of a heart-to-heart talk. You're manifesting moving on to your wish. It's like secretly you're trying to close out some kind of a cycle that was deceptive. You're trying to end something that just wasn't, that you just weren't happy with. You weren't happy with this. Somebody was a liar. Somebody was a cheater. Somebody would steal from you. It's like, it's almost like you're closing out a cycle of deception with a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And because you were just waiting for this person to juggle. You were just waiting for them to find the next best thing, right? It's almost like, in the mindset, normally it's a King of Wands. It's, I see it, I want it, it's mine, right? But in this case, this person, it's the bigger, better, best. This person always wants to find, the latest thing coming, right? Literally. It's like you've done a lot of soul searching about this relationship. You thought this person may have been your person with this Four of Wands. But really what they were doing was playing mind games and manipulating you. They were very toxic. They could have been just a narcissist, somebody who just had to, would gaslight you over and over and over. And you have finally walked away here and you got a victory. Here you are. You're even in a masculine energy here. You've mastered your emotions, right? You are no longer speaking and about heartbreak. You're no longer sleeping. You're no longer speaking to them, and you're no longer allowing them to break your heart. So this person that you have in your head, just remember, I feel like it's not the person that you're thinking of here, Scorpio. It's not the actual person that you're thinking about. It's the hurt that they caused you. And it's almost like they really maybe hit you in your self-esteem, almost like you felt like almost like a challenge in this relationship, because why was I not good enough is kind of the mindset. This person would just, you can't get the pain out of your head. But the fact is, you have to change your perspective of this. This wasn't about you. This was about them being insecure, not about you. So you were probably beautiful and did, everything that you should have done, but nobody is going to please this person because it isn't them. It's not you, it's them. And that's what you need to see in this. That's what I got out of that.
All right, Scorpio. I don't know if you're the Empress or the King of Pentacles in this, but the Empress, somebody did her dirty. Okay. Well, what does the Empress do when somebody does her dirty? She turns her back and she goes and she's gone. That's it. That's it. She turns her back on toxicity every single time. There was some juggling and some secrets. She found out the truth. And now this toxic energy, which I think is this King of Pentacles, is trying to hold on to keep her there. But he's also trying to hold on to some third parties, which is ridiculous because you don't get to do that with the Empress, right? Nope. So now you have a decision to make, right? I feel like your instinct is to go after this Empress because you finally realize that you love her, but love just isn't enough with an Empress. Okay, heart, body, mind, and soul. That's what it takes. So what the universe is really telling you is you need to work on yourself. Okay, you need to work on yourself. Why are you manipulative? Why are you like this? Because this Empress is going to flourish without you beside her anyway, right? She has iced you out. You do not get to come near her. You need to manifest love for yourself and go and move forward. Okay, because this love is never coming back. This love was never really even meant for you. It was just meant to teach you a lesson. She is an empress. She wasn't your empress. So I feel like if you're the empress and that's been done to you, then take it as it resonates. If you're not the empress and this is what you've done, then take it as it resonates. We don't judge. We are love and light here. Everybody has made bad choices. It happens. But it all comes down to what you do with it. Do you learn from it? Do you learn how to not make that mistake again and not cause hurt in yourself and other people anymore? Or do you just keep repeating that cycle? If you want to raise your vibration, you look really hard within to figure out why you did this. And it doesn't always have to be some super secretive, you know. Sometimes temptation is just a witch.
With
But
a
why you
B.
succumb to it?
With a
Yeah.
B. Yes. A witch with a B.
So just figure out what it is so that you can move forward, because you will find love. It's there, it's out there for you. These are lessons meant for you to learn. That empress was built to take that. Okay. Yep. They would not have given that lesson to somebody that it would have completely crushed and wasn't ready for that lesson. That empress can take it. That's why she was out the door, gone, and not even thinking about you before you put your shoes on. So
you gotta love an empress, because we don't play. We don't play.
No, I mean, when you have reached that level and you value yourself, you put yourself before others, because that's what you have to do to survive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put that person before myself. That person was a miserable person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully they won't always be, but
you know, the problem today is there's a lot of miserable people out there. And I think the funny thing here is, guys, if people put as much effort into taking care of themselves and being kind to others as they do wanting to tear somebody down, imagine where we'd be. I mean, just big time. Okay, so Sagittarius, somebody is making a head over heart decision to cut out something long-term and committed. And I feel like Sagittarius, you're coming in as a Queen of Swords. You've reached your peak. You've reached your peak. You're not even going to put up with it anymore, right? Cutting out something long-term and committed, Queen of Swords. Because this is a family situation, kids may be involved. There may be a couple of children here. You see the truth. You see the truth about the situation. It has to do with betrayal. You're trying to heal, looking back at the past, unhappy about the betrayal. You know this person's cheated, right? And it's almost like you're standing your ground, but you're kind of trapped in your head about this King of Pentacles. It's a marriage. It's a husband. It's a husband. You saw them driving towards, you see them going towards a third party. You saw it. You literally watched this person. You may have seen this person driving with a third party. Okay. There may have been a third party in the vehicle and you saw it with your own eyes. Okay. So this is like, you're cutting this out. I've had enough of this nonsense, right? It's like they're telling you, but I love you. They're communicating. I want to be with you. You're my person. You're who I love. You're who I love. I'm happy with you. Right. But they are lying out of their backside. They're lying. They're lying because their wish is to try to juggle. Their wish is to try to juggle this. And they're feeling kind of guarded and defensive, trying to rush in and rush out because of the burden of something ending. They're not getting their cake and eat it too. Sagittarius, you just said, no, we ain't playing this. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Yeah, these readings are kind of like a little bit of a downer today, but here's the deal. So somebody made the wrong choice, and it looks like now they want to go forward and communicate, but they're communicating to somebody who's already gone, right? They watched this person walk away. They watched this Queen of Pentacles walk away. And it was because they were sneaky in a long-term committed relationship. They were being a player. It's like they just were never happy. But then when she walks away, they finally realize, oh, I'm sorry, I want to be with you. They said they want to take a leap of faith, but it's over, right? They've been in their ego for too long, holding back, and keeping from keeping from realizing that you did make them happy, that you want to be in a relationship with them. Well, now that's ended. It's done. Okay. And you have to heal from the past. And you have to, whoever is lying and cheating has to start telling the truth, because they're just going to keep spreading this around. There's a divorce happening here, and I feel like whoever got cheated on is getting the chunk of that money. And I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's what the cards are showing me. And they're finding their own happiness, and you're finding drama. So I guess that's what happens. If you weren't the one that made the bad choice, then this is obviously flip it, but I just read it the way the cards come out. That person, as soon as they found out you cheated, they were already gone. I think there's a Kelly Clarkson song, Already Gone.
Yep. Okay, so Capricorn. I feel like there's an argument or a fight with a Queen of Wands. So passionate communication, it could be passionate communication. But I feel like passionate communication, somebody's moving forward. They're very trapped in their head about a King of Wands. So you guys are a true match here. In a 10 of Cups, they feel like there's a lot of strife, jealousy, competition around, and somebody's at a crossroads about trying to heal from some deception. So this could have been an argument. This is an argument. There was an argument with the Queen of Wands, and this person may have moved on, but they're very trapped in their head about somebody. Now, I don't know who you are in here, Capricorn. Are you the Queen of Wands? Are you the King of Wands? But they felt like you were their person. They felt like you may even have children with this person. Oh, no, that's not what this is. That is not what this is. This is the first time I've seen this come out in cards. This is baby mama drama. This is baby mama drama. This is baby mama drama. You got in a fight. You got in a fight because of an ex that you have children with. So this argument with this Queen of Wands, you may have moved on. You feel very trapped. You're feeling very trapped in your head. King of Wands. You're the King of Wands here. Let me just fix that. You're the King of Wands here. This was baby mama drama, and you're at a crossroads trying to heal from their deception. When they communicate, it's almost like you're holding on to the burden. You want to rush towards a new beginning in love with somebody else. You want to get away from this person. You know, you get trapped in their lies. You get trapped in their drama of them trying to hold on to you when they're deceptively communicating that they're holding on to all the burden. Like but you know that you're in and out all the time. You know you're there all the time. I don't know if this is because you know that you're there all the time. Or if you're trying to rush towards new love. I do see a relationship here looking back at the past. Your wish fulfillment was to have a relationship, but it's ended. You do have regrets where your Two of Cups was concerned, because you thought that this was going to run the distance. So let me go back over this then. You're arguing with the Queen of Wands. You're moving on, trapped in your head, King of Wands, about the baby mama drama here. Right? And you're at a crossroads about healing from the deception, communicating that you may be holding back communication because of some kind of deception. It's causing you a burden, rushing towards this person because there is love. There is love. You've wanted to have something with this person. You wanted it to be successful. This relationship, you're looking back at the past, your wish fulfillment was the relationship, but it did end. And now you have regrets where your Two of Cups is concerned. It almost feels like because this person, you wanted to marry this person. Empress energy, King of Pentacles. There you are, Capricorn. Because you wanted to marry this person. You wanted to have a life with this person, and this person is your person. The baby mama drama. See, when you look at it with that perspective, then it changes everything. You feel like this person's only yelling at you because of this or that, but it is about the kids. It is about the whole entire thing.
Yeah, usually is. Usually this might make people mad, but usually when men are yelling about something, they're not mad at you. They're not yelling about what they're mad at. Like they're something else. Anyway. Okay. So it looks like you are really trying to connect to your higher power to heal from something that's ended. You took a leap of faith with someone and it ended. But the universe has balanced those scales out. There was justice and there's still emotional happiness out there for you. It just feels like it feels like it's taking forever. And it's taking forever because there's still some things that you need to learn, and you still may be attached to whomever this person was that made you feel sad and sorrowful. Okay, this King of Cups person could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but you really felt like they were your Two of Cups. But that cycle ended. It's gone. But what happens when something ends? Something new begins. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Star. So this is your clue to do what you need to do to heal yourself, right? Connect to your higher power, the High Priestess, not always about secrets. She is she's, the communication between you and your higher power. She represents the divine, and she holds, she can easily travel from the 5D to the 3D, right? So when you get a gut feeling, that's your intuition. That's the divine telling you, hey, this is something that needs to happen, right? This is your check oil light. Okay. This is how you know when something's going on. And you need to connect to your higher power, whatever you subscribe to heal from this ending. Okay. Whether it was a divorce or whatever it is, because you're still really in your feelings, but you've got some beautiful things coming in here. I mean, if I was going to ask for something, it would look like this: the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. I mean, that's good energy. And the Hierophant will always represent learning lessons. So you've learned from this. If you can learn from this, then you can have all of these things. So do your due diligence and work on yourself and forgive others and claim your prize, man. I would.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like you have a new beginning here. You have a new beginning of love and abundance, but your judgment is to look back at past mistakes. But you want to move past this fighting and arguing because you're trapped in your head. It's like looking back, you guys may be going, you've decided to reconcile, but there's still unfinished business from the past. There is unfinished business from the past. You do want to be with this person, but you're at a crossroads about having a heart-to-heart communication with this person. You need to open up and you need to clear the air so that things can go forward, right? You're coming in as a King of Wands, right? This is the Emperor in a lower vibration. You want to move forward and work on the situation. You want to close out the cycle. You want to end things come full circle with something, end it to start something new, right? And you want to block what's ever hidden. Whatever is hidden, you just want it to go away. You just want it to go away. And you're trying to rush towards your Emperor energy for your Four of Wands to rebuild. So it's almost like you need to pause a little bit, Aquarius. You do need to have this heart-to-heart communication, because if you don't have the heart-to-heart communication, all of these things that you're looking back at the past here in the center of the read here is going to come to bite you on the butt eventually, because if it's not settled, it'll keep coming back up. Like it's almost like word vomit. It'll just keep coming back up. It'll just keep coming back up until it's dealt with.
Okay. Aquarius, I feel like you are you're single and abundant, and you're kind of stuck in this cycle where you're like, I refuse to have anything to do with men unless it's just sex, right? Which is fine. Do what you do. However, it's keeping you from getting the things that you deserve from your true reward. Yes, you worked very hard to be single. Yes, it was difficult to get, it's very difficult to get to this Nine of Pentacles, right? But you're keeping yourself from having the Ten of Pentacles because you're lying to yourself. it is difficult to admit when we get into a position of being very self-sufficient that yes, we would like a relationship now, when that's the thing that broke us so that we could build ourselves up to the 9 of Pentacles. But the 9 is never going to be the 10. Okay. And the 9 is great for self-esteem and learning lessons and being yourself and being of value and all those kind of things. But you're never going to be a queen or an empress if you continue this behavior. So, good old YouTube won't let me say what that really is, but I think we all know. I think we all know what this is. When you get the Devil and the Ace of Wands and you are stuck to it, maybe you're an addict. Heck, I don't know. Do it, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's keeping you from having your true happiness, which is this Sun and the 10 of Pentacles. You've got to tell yourself the truth and be a little bit humble and go towards what you truly want, what you're truly passionate about. Because in the dead of night, in the dark, lying there alone, you're not as happy as you could be, right? You need to really connect to your higher power and figure out why you are so adamant that you don't want to be with a man who broke your heart that bad, right? It's going to be a journey for you, and it might take a while, but somebody comes in finally. There is somebody that comes in to reveal to you that shadow side. Could be a King of Wands, and if King of Wands shows up, you better keep them. You better keep them. But they're going to help you with that, and they're going to end that cycle for you, and you're going to find happiness. So there you go. You can have it. It all belongs to you.
Wow. Okay. Pisces, I thought that this King of Pentacles or this King of Cups was you, but I'm okay. Somebody here wants a victory. They're trying to, it's like a victory working on rebuilding. Queen of Wands in a new beginning in love. But I'm kind of confused by that. So let me see. Okay. So they're okay. This is not what this is. So I feel like what's happening here. Somebody wants a victory working with a third party Queen of Wands on a new beginning in love. Looking back at past mistakes. Now this Queen of Wands could be this pre-empress. Okay. Looking back at past mistakes, they're wishing to defend or guard the pre-empress. I'm going to tell you, they don't really need to guard the pre-empress. The pre-empress can probably stand on her own. They're at a crossroads about whether or not it's going to have equal give and take in something long-term and committed. It's almost like they want to protect this person, but they see this pre-empress as the Queen of Pentacles here. Somebody who is wife material in a family situation. They see this person as somebody they could marry. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign, okay? But their wish fulfillment is to reconcile and have a new beginning in love. And it has to do with this pre-empress Queen of Wands. Coming out at this could be you, Pisces. You could be coming in as the masculine here, that you think that you could reconcile, and will you have equal give and take? Will it work out? That's kind of the things in your mind. But I feel like whoever this person is, they could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be you, Pisces, or it could be someone who's mastering their emotions. It could be a Virgo, okay? Because you have the Hermit here. I feel like somebody is doing a lot of soul searching, but see, there's a snake in the bottom of that. They're getting clarity for some kind of a snake, right? And somebody's walking away from some kind of deception, feeling very trapped in their head over an ending with a Queen of Cups. There you are again, Pisces relationship, the Queen of Cups relationship. This person is trying to master their emotions on whether or not it'll work out with this Empress, or should they go running back to somebody else. They walked away from some kind of deception, but they're trapped in their head about the ending with this Queen of Cups relationship. So I feel like this person doesn't know. I feel like this is you. They may have walked away from you to walk towards somebody else, but then they keep thinking about you. So it could go either way. It could go either way.
Okay. Oh, Pisces. So you are stuck on something, someone, but you're manifesting a wish and you're trying really hard. It's a slow go though, but you have some sadness, some regrets, whatever that you're trying to work out. You want to go towards someone. You want to do so more quickly, but there's something that what is in the way? What is this that keeps you from going towards this person? What is this? It's a new beginning somewhere else. So you may have walked away from someone or chose someone, and now you are realizing that you chose wrong. I almost want to say you're staying somewhere out of obligation. And I always say that I don't do things out of obligation. If I feel obligated to do it, I'm doing it for the wrong reasons and I need to evaluate that. Okay. That doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. It just means that I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. So I need to reevaluate. But what you really want to do here, Pisces, is reconcile or rebuild a commitment. And it looks like it could be with a King of Swords that's your happiness. Now, this King of Swords will cut you right off if there's any BS. You're going to have to tell the truth. But if you can do that, you're going to get the best card in the deck. You're going to get your happiness. You are just so stuck right now. You're manifesting, but this offering of the Ace of Pentacles to someone else is what's keeping you from this person. So what do we have any advice for Pisces? What do we need to do? Yeah, okay. That relationship is becoming a burden. It's about to end anyway. So you'll be able to take that leap of faith, but towards your person, your pre-empress, that you stabbed in the back. So you are going to have to tell if this person is the same as this person, you had best go tell them the truth. Best come tell them the truth. But you are really, really stuck on them. I mean, you're stuck. And they're your wish. I mean, you want this person. And it seems like it's taken forever, but there's some lessons that both of you probably need to learn. So you can have it all if you learn the lesson. I think that's what this whole episode should be called. You can have it all if you can learn the lessons.
Yeah, there's a lot to overcome. People have to recognize that. So life lessons, that's what they're here for. Okay, guys, that's all we have for you. Please go to both our channels, like, share, subscribe, share this out so we can continue bringing you guys episodes of Spilling the Tea. And we both hope you have a fabulous week. See you next time.
Yes.